Biddle from 24/7 Sports with Mitch Stacy on deck. Dave?
Hi, Justin. Would you say there are a lot more plays and concepts that you guys are going to do offensively this year, or is it more like fine-tuning what you guys did last year offensively?
I think in every offense, there's always a base offense. There's always a base installation that they put in. But in terms of new plays, I don't think I should be saying that to the media because, of course, I don't want to let our opponents know if we do have new plays going in or not. But yeah, I think every offense just comes in with base plays. So we just running the base plays and trying to get guys to do their jobs on that and just try to get guys to have it, I guess, as second nature to them so they know it like the back of their hand.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
There's no new plays, guys. Next up, Mitch Stacy from the Associated Press with Bill Rabinowitz on deck. Mitch?
Hey, good morning, Justin. You talked about working with Coach Day during this downtime, and I just wanted to get you to talk more about that a little bit. How often did you guys meet? Was it a combination of like film study and working on mechanics, or how did that go? Can you break that down a little bit and how often you met with them and all that?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it was. It was instead of practicing, I would go in and lift, and then I would meet with Coach Day, and we'd go over concepts and go over defenses, and then we'd also go out and throw, and we would have guys film me throw and kind of critique my throwing motion and stuff like that. So I think that, helped me a lot, and it helped me just pick his brain and kind of seeing what he wants and seeing what he thinks is more efficient, because I'm always open into learning new things. So just learning all those things from him, really taught me a lot, and I think it really helped me a lot in this offseason.
How often did that happen, Justin? How often did you guys get together?
Monday through Friday, like workouts. So it was just Monday through Friday.
So every day, but the weekend, all through the whole time you were off. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Next up, Bill Rabinowitz from the Columbus Dispatch with Tim May on deck. Bill?
Hi, Justin. This is actually a non-football question. I saw the video yesterday where you guys all voted. I don't know if all of you, but were you part of that? And can you kind of discuss that aspect of things? I mean, just the importance.
No, I'm not actually registered here in Ohio to vote. So my dad sent up the absentee ballot. So I'm going to vote that way through the absentee ballot.
Okay, but can you speak to just how important you guys as a team believe it is to vote and how active you are with this?
Yeah, I think as a team, I think we all know how important it is to vote. Of course, we learned throughout the quarantine how important our voices are and kind of what effect our voices may have in the world. So I think, just encouraging everyone out there to go and vote. I think a lot of people might have had the mindset before. I know I did personally that, my vote would have mattered. So this year's actually my first year voting. So I'm excited, and I'm just excited for the opportunity that we get to make a change, and that we have that opportunity, because I feel like a lot of players, they were taking it for granted. So I'm glad that, we're seeing change and trying to make change by voting.
Thanks, Justin.
Next up, Tim May from the Tim May Podcast and Letterman Row with Nathan Baird on deck. Tim?
Thank you, Jerry. Hey, Justin, the other day, Ryan Day was talking about how your progress has been from last year to this year. And one of the things you're doing is you're not just like sitting in the classroom listening, you're asking why, et cetera. And I'm just wondering, do you feel like you are much deeper into the understanding of what's going on with the play calling, et cetera, and understanding the offense in particular?
Yeah, I feel like last year I was kind of just trying to grasp the offense and kind of just, learn the reads and learn the protections. But this year I already know that stuff. So this year I want to know why Coach Day is calling certain plays on this down or distance, or why he's doing this in this particular situation. So just talking to him and asking him those questions, I feel like I'm able to learn more that way and kind of think more like him and kind of be that coach on the field, because of course he can't be on the field with us. So I'm just trying to just trying to ask as many questions as possible, and just trying to learn as much as I can.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Next up, Nathan Baird with Cleveland.com and Dan Hope on deck. Nathan?
Hey, Justin, what impressed you the most about the way the two freshman quarterbacks handled the adversity of COVID and not being able to have the sort of early freshman season that they were supposed to have?
I can't really vouch for those guys of what they did at home, but I mean, from what I've seen, what they've done in Columbus, they've been doing a great job, and just the amount they've learned from the time we've been back from that time in the spring that they were here. I mean, I think they've learned a lot, and they've grown a lot too. So they're both fast learners. They're both very smart guys, and of course they're both talented. So I'm just really excited for the future and to see kind of how they pan out, because I mean they're both great players and great people off the field too. So I'm excited for those guys.
Next up, Dan Hope with 11 Warriors and Tony Girdman on deck. Dan?
Hey, Justin, just from the things that you've worked on this offseason, is there anything, mechanically or anything that you're doing just with your process that you feel like you're able to do a lot better now than you were at this time a year ago?
No, I just feel like I'm a better football player overall, to be honest. I feel like there were a lot of things I had to get better at in my game this past offseason. I think I had pretty much everywhere to improve, all aspects of the game. So that's what I did. I tried to learn as much as possible from Coach Day, and I tried to just, critique my game and work on my craft. So that's what I did, and I feel like I improved in a lot of areas of the game. So I'm excited for this.
Next up, Tony Girdman with Buckeye Scoop and Bill Landis on deck. Tony?
Justin, along the lines of you asking Ryan Day and Corey Dennis all of these questions, like why, at what point did you feel like that was the right thing to do? Was it just a matter of being so comfortable with the offense that you needed maybe more of a challenge, or you didn't want them to feel like you couldn't handle it? Like what went into your thoughts that you need to know more about the offense?
I think it was just more of a want to get better. I don't think it was more of a thought. It was just I want to be the best quarterback in college football. I want to be the best quarterback, just I can be. So I think that just what goes into it. I don't think it's complicated. I think it's a simple want and need. So it's kind of, what do you want to get accomplished? You want to be the best quarterback. You want to win a national championship. You want to do all this with your teammates. And then you have to sit down and you have to say to yourself, how do I get better? And you have to kind of write out a plan. And I sit down, and then a player or a person can improve on whatever they're trying to improve on by doing that. So that's what I did this offseason. I wrote down what I wanted to accomplish and how to accomplish it. And, this is just another step of the journey. So I'm excited, and it's basically, it's just come with that.
Sorry about that. Next up, Bill Landis with The Athletic and Clay Hall on deck. Bill?
Hey, Justin, when did you feel like you started to progress from sort of learning the ins and outs of the offense, like learning the protections and stuff like you were saying, to being sort of on a similar level to Coach Day and maybe understanding like conceptually a little more what you guys were trying to accomplish?
I mean, I feel like I was, doing that during the season, but I think just the amount of confidence that I have now and the control I have over the offense and just our players and our coaches, the tools around me, I feel more confident now where I can ask those questions and I can, broaden my knowledge in the game, where I feel as last year, yes, I was doing the same thing, but at the same time, I was making sure, I was running the right plays getting ready for the game plan and stuff like that. So I think this offseason, I'm definitely more comfortable in my shoes, where I was able to just ask those questions to Coach Day and kind of pick his brain and do that. So I wouldn't say there is a time where I just click, but I mean, I do months, or I just kind of just I'm feeling to explain it because there's really not, but I've just really just felt more dedicated and passionate, like where I just want to get better, and I know the time's clicking, so I'm just just more anxious every day until game day. So as I said, I know I said it 10 times, but y'all don't know how excited I am to play, and I can't wait to take the field again with my brother. So I'm really excited.
Thanks, Justin.
Next up, Clay Hall with WSYX TV and Austin Ward on deck. Clay?
Hey, Justin, could you move your phone just a little bit? Your head is at the bottom of the screen, and I can barely see you. There you go. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Just, if you can just hold it there for a minute. How much better do you feel than when you had to carry around that brace with you against Michigan, against Clemson? It just, in the one time we've seen you in the stadium, I mean, you were fast, you were quick, you were gliding. I mean, how much better are you right now than you were back then?
I mean, I feel great. Of course, those last few games, my knee was banged up, but I mean, I feel like I've prepared me the off season. I've done my off season training to where I put myself in a great position to succeed on the field. So I feel great in terms of my knee and in terms of running. And I feel like the diet that I changed in the off season, I feel like that was a big help to it. So I feel great, and just feel ready to go.
Thanks.
Next up, Austin Ward with Letterman Row and Joey Kaufman on deck. Austin?
Hey, Justin. Chris Olave got a bunch of these questions about thinking about that last play in the Fiesta Bowl, and he said that you two, never really talked about it much. How often did you think about it, and is there anything from your perspective that could have gone differently there?
I mean, I look at it like this. I have a motto that I look at life, and I feel like everything happens for a reason. So going back in that play, that play hurts and all, but I feel like that play just did nothing but made us want to get better. Now I feel like, because of that play, we worked so much harder to get to the point where we are right now. So, I mean, we didn't talk much about that play after the fact that it happened, but I feel like we didn't need to. I mean, we both know that, we messed up, and, I mean, we're all human and we all mess up. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, but, just the off season and how the way it ended, I feel like it fueled our team a lot in the off season. So I feel like our team's ready to go, and we worked our butts off. So we're just excited we get the opportunity, and we can't wait to play.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Next up, Joey Kaufman from the Columbus Dispatch with Adam Rittenberg on deck.
Justin, I know you said you're really excited to play this season. What has it been like each Saturday? Have you been watching other games on TV? Does that leave you more kind of chomping at the bit to get at it? What's each Saturday been like for you this last few weeks?
I mean, we just usually practice in the morning, have a scrimmage, and then we go home all day and watch film. I mean, not watch film, but watch the games. But I mean, just seeing the other teams, of course, make us want to play more. But as I said before, at first we were watching these teams and not having a season. So we're just excited that we do get the opportunity to play, and maybe this time off will just give us more time to prepare. So I think people can look at it like that, or as it like, all right, let's hurry up and play. Let's hurry up and play. But we still got 2 weeks of practice left, where we have that much time to get better and that much time to improve, and that much time to focus on our first opponent. So I feel like these 2 weeks will help us get back into football mode more, and just also give us time to prepare. So I know all the guys on our team are ready to go right now. So I mean, I'm not down that, but we're just going to use these next 2 weeks to prepare for Nebraska.
Hey, Justin, before Dwayne, it had been a really long time since Ohio State had a first-round pick. And with his success and now yours, how do you think quarterbacks that are thinking about Ohio State or you and your other fellow quarterbacks view this system as far as this can help me get to the NFL and be a high-level draft pick?
I don't think it's really too much as what school you go to get drafted. I just feel like it's the coaching and, kind of what situation you're put in. But I mean, the situation I was put in, and of course the coaches, Coach Day, Coach Dennis, they do a great job with developing me and, quarterbacks. And I think Coach Day is the best quarterback coach in the country. And I might be biased, but that's just truly coming from me. I think he's, just one smart guy, and I've learned so much from him, and I plan on learning a lot more. So I'm just excited what the future holds. But I mean, for high school recruits, we've had a lot of success at the quarterback position, but I think it's the more as what position you're put in and kind of the coach there and how he develops quarterbacks. And I mean, Coach Day, he's second to none. So he's a great guy and a great quarterback coach.
All right, we've got one last questioner for Justin here, Colin Hasshill with 11 Warriors. Go ahead, Colin.
Hey, Justin, going a little bit off that question, was there anything that, you learned in the last 8 or 9 months, whether it was talking to you directly or maybe talking to your coaches about, what NFL coaches and executives wanted to see from you this season that maybe they didn't get a chance to see last year?
No, not really. I haven't really been talking to any NFL teams or anything like that. But I think just, having Coach Day's experience in the NFL, and, he's a guy that's been there before, so he knows what they're looking for and kind of, how that system works. So I think me just being by him and me learning from him daily, I think that'll prepare me enough to, I guess, make me the best football player I need to be at the end of the day. So, I mean, I think I'm fine with Coach Day, and he's been there before, so he knows a lot. So I'm just gonna stick with him.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Great, Justin. Thanks so much for your time today. Really appreciate it, and have a good afternoon and a great practice.
Appreciate you, Jerry. Appreciate y'all.
You betcha. Thank you.